What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for jumping in to this video or broadcast right now, depending, of course, when you are watching it. If you're here with us right now, live in the flesh, well, thank you guys so much for jumping in to the broadcast. And if you're watching this because you're late as fuck, well, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I am here, Danny Coldblood, aka Musicvidiots, live with Dibs Gaming. Dibs, what's going on, buddy?
Hello. Always nice with you to do a mystery hunting video. And you said it was late. Now you gotta know what time it is here in Europe. It's like 3:30 here, so you don't even want to know.
Props to Dibs for staying up this late.
I can't make it too long.
9:37. Yeah, it's 9:37 p.m. here right now where I'm at in Buffalo, New York, and you're all the way out in Holland, right? So yeah, the time is definitely later. So everyone give a big thumbs up to Dibs for staying up late. And looks like we're in a nighttime setting here in GTA Online, as a full moon is sitting there just over the horizon in the distance, staring at us. So it's nighttime even for our online players. So looks like we're all up and ready to do a little bit of mystery hunting. Like we said, it's not going to be a long video or broadcast. We're just
just a chit chat and talk about Lago, Zancudo, and the UFO finding, and connecting it with this dock where you can buy the submarine thing, and that it still doesn't add up with the map, with the UV map. When you put
things don't add up at all. Like if you think about it, right here at this location is where we do the we meet that lady for the submarine parts, right? We have to go and do those, and then when we complete that, not the submarine parts, for the toxic waste, right? Is that it? No, it is the submarine parts. I'm sorry. Yeah, when we collect all the submarine parts and we find out that, Abigail, that's her name, we find out that she's most likely the one that, killed her husband or whatever. Frank Mathers, was it?
Yeah.
We find out all that shit or whatever, and then when we complete it, we come back here, and she gives us like what, $10 and a signed autograph, something stupid, and we're like, okay, that's not really sufficient. And then she kind of takes off in her car, and I think I followed her before. She goes all the way to the airports. Sometimes I've heard different stories of her driving other places, so I don't know if it's really what she drives, but the game lets us know if we need to kill her or not, and she's flashing between a blue and a red blip. So I always thought that was suspicious. That didn't add up as it was, because it was kind of like a useless ending. Like, what do we do with her? Do we kill her? Do we keep her alive? Is that part of the whole karma theory? Is there a karma theory that is relevant to this mystery? There's a lot of questions that revolve around it. Like you said, it doesn't add up. And not only that being a situation here, but you brought up the situation with the UV map. Now, exactly, what are you thinking with the UV map, Dibs? What's your conclusions with all that stuff?
Well, if you put on the blue UV map and you do the black light thing, and you first of all pops up Lago, Zancudo, and that's where the new UFO coordinates are with the trigger points. So that's the first thing Rockstar put on their map, a big X, and under that Lago, Zancudo, but we're not even close to Lago, Zancudo. We were way off. And when you just talked about the reward, you get an autograph, and a signed autograph of Frank Mathers. Even that is suspicious, because why did you get that? And I saw a picture of that on the internet, and I haven't investigated that well enough, because there must be a reason that you get that signed autograph, that it maybe points out to something else. But first of all, we are here because it doesn't add up. The Lago Zancudo, not Fort Zancudo, Lago Zancudo, and a big X.
The UAV map doesn't it point us, or doesn't it say something about go to the docks?
It goes to the docks, but so the X on it on the map.
And I just showed on my map. This is like, you're right. There's nowhere. We're right next to Cassidy Creek by Raton Canyon. Okay, I'm now showing that this is Cassidy Creek.
But also,
I'm sorry. Much lower is Lago Zancudo. We're not near Lago Zancudo, so what are they talking about the docks on that UAV map? That's the first thing that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and the big X, because the secret message that you can find on the map, it is spelled. You see first X and then Lago Zancudo, but they point you to this docks. And but the X here should be the X, but they start with the X at Lago Zancudo, so the X is reversed. The X should be at the end, like a reward, like a treasure map, but it starts off with an X. So it's like we're missing something. And the price of you mentioned that in the private chat we had, the price of the docks isn't $500,000 too, so that doesn't add up too. I can't.
Right, they say bring 500,000 to the docks, but there's, you know, even if you want to look at this docks as the right location to buy that to buy the docks is not 500,000. I think it is something like 250,000. So the price doesn't match up, the location doesn't match up. The location and relevance to Lago Zancudo doesn't match up because right when it says on the blueprint map to bring the 500,000 to the docks, it says Lago Zancudo right there with the X, right? It says it right there.
It starts off with that.
And we're not here. We're not here near Lago Zancudo, so nothing is matching up. That is like a conflict within itself. It's controversial to itself when reading that on the blueprint map, and that is one of the few things that we have not yet solved when looking at the blueprint map, something that was there given to us day one of last gen, September 17, 2013, and we still don't have answers. What are we doing as a community? Haven't we solved the basics? What is going on here? What's our, you know, what can we do to figure out what the hell we're supposed to do with this?
And you know what else is strange? In my last video, I don't know if you saw that, but there was a mission, a team deathmatch mission, in the beginning of GTA Online, and that mission was called Lago Zancudo. And in that mission there was a loading screen. Oh man, you look like E.T. when you flew off. But
like
and
E.T.
yeah, like E.T. on the yeah, I can't find you anymore. But that loading screen had a very strange like a glitch, and it showed like a building in the water, underwater, and it was exactly here. At least they thought about that it was, but it wasn't. Some guy debunked the video, and he said, no, it's not correct. If it's a building at all, if it is a building, it is at Lagos Zancudo, and you don't believe where it is. It's exactly at those UFO coordinates, trigger points, the Guru team found out.
So there was a death match. There was an online death match.
Yeah, it's called Lago Zancudo. Yeah, and you can look it up at.
It was located. It was located right where that new UFO crash site is found.
Yeah, no. The Lago Zancudo team deathmatch. I'm not sure because I haven't played that team deathmatch. I don't know where it's where the team deathmatch was, but I do know that the loading screen showed off what they thought the docks where we just went, and everybody said, "Hey, look at those docks."
Okay.
And they
so
saw
that would make some sense out of the blueprint map then, because it says the docks, and then the picture for the loading screen shows the docks. So then there's some connection there. But they took that deathmatch out of the game, did they not?
Yeah, they put the game.
Took it out of the game.
They put it out of the game. They thought I don't know what Rockstar were thinking, but suddenly you can't play that team deathmatch anymore. It's gone.
And how does it connect to the coordinates over at the new UFO crash site in Lago Zancudo?
Now, because they thought it was the docks, the loading screen. He said because he thought it was C, but it wasn't the C. If you see the picture on it, it looks like the sea. So the guy thought it was the docks where we just went, where you can buy the submarine. But some guy from Reddit, he did some investigation and he said, no man, it's not the docks. It's Lago Zancudo, just under Fort Zancudo. So the location of the team deathmatch didn't add up either. So and then he showed the video and he was standing on the vineyard. building. You gotta find the vineyard building, and he stand on top of the roof, and he showed like the coordinations of where the supposedly underwater building should be. So he showed that, and he said, yeah, it's there, it's not at the dock, so it's debunked. So nobody puts attention anymore to the actual location that the guy found. And that was in my video, and it was exactly at the trigger points the guru team found. So, and I think here we can see an X2. I don't know for sure, but
you know, there is a lot of suspicious things that happen over at Lago Zancudo 2, Dibs. It's funny that the coordinates for that UFO, like, pretty much end right over in this area. Now, the funny thing is, we have this sign right here, and we also have a little bit upstream here on Lago Zancudo. I think it's like right here, right over here. We have the that location marker that glows at night, and it aims directly up in the sky. That like weird glowing arrow that is around that sewer entrance. It's just like big glowing.
oh
It's like,
yeah, you're
it's
right.
insane, and it
I
aims
got
directly
it from
up.
your video, by the way, because I never knew about it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So we have that right next to where we are right now, and we also have this sign, which this sign is a direct link to Rockstar's past. We have, you know, the people that talk to John Marston about the people getting killed and going missing in the hills. It says Killer here, Killer Hills right here with the star next to it. And also, if you look at the images for these animals, these are
Yeah.
the same images, the same exact images, like this bear. We don't have bears in GTA or GTA Online, okay? But we have a bear right here, right? And if this is the same image as the bear for the animal skins and stuff that we need for Red Dead Redemption. Like when we're looking up the animals in Red Dead, these are the exact images. So they took, copy and pasted these images from Red Dead Redemption and put them here. So there's a direct link to Rockstar's past by looking at Red Dead when looking at this sign. And you know, the sign says right here at the top, the wildlife of Lago Zancudo. So there's a lot of things that are associated with Lago Zancudo that are very suspicious that really don't add up. And you know, for the location to be here as well, for that UFO crash, that new image that's found that destroyed a UFO, that's kind of crazy. Now, even though that was found, I still want to know what everyone thinks on all this.
If you
From the day one, hearing about that broken UFO, I still think about that underwater UFO because that's kind of already sitting there destroyed underwater. I still think that there's a connection with that, but I'm not too sure. It seems that there could be a possible Easter egg for us to crack where we can maybe shoot this one out of the sky that's up above the fort, maybe watch it crash down here. I'm not too sure how it's all going to work out, if there even is something for us to find. Rockstar could be just throwing red herrings in our way.
no, I believe that
you
if
know?
there are trigger points, there are trigger points. But I want to show you in the left down corner, you see some Latin words like Ursus, Arctis, Horrible, or something.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I don't know if I understand. It spells something about authority or something. I haven't Googled it. I just.
Why would that be
And what does it
Latin when
mean?
everything else isn't?
Yeah. And what does it mean? Ursus,
Ursus
Arctis,
Arctos Horribilis.
and there's something above that too. That it spells. I'm gonna check
By
out the phone.
something authority.
By the authority or something, but. And I can't. There's an animal. Maybe it's an animal. I don't know if it's an animal, but under the gravity,
But out of
graffiti.
all these animals, I mean, we do have deer in the game. Well, we have elk, and this is white-tailed deer. Then we have over here the coyote, which we do have coyotes in the game. We have an 88 right underneath the coyote, kind of like printed on him, 88. And then we have the beaver, which we have that big statue of the beaver, the tallest beaver in the Midwest, whatever it says, over in the prologue, and then, you know, North Yankton. And then we have the bear. And the bear has no connection to this game at all. That's the one thing that doesn't make any sense. Why is it on this thing? And it doesn't make any sense at all because we have a bear in Red Dead Redemption, and it's the same image as this, like I said, so that's kind of weird. If you look at the bear, though, look, it
Oh
says
wait,
brown
wait, wait,
bear,
wait. Ursus
Ursus
arctos. Oh,
arctos.
that's okay. That's the meaning of the. Oh, I think it's spelled
Ursus
out.
arctos
Yeah, horrible.
horribilis.
Okay.
So maybe they're saying, watch out for the horrible bear.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
where's the
Okay.
horrible bear? We don't have a fucking bear in this game.
No, no, I didn't know, but it's a good thing
And then it looks like there could
we
be a
found it at the
cougar,
spot.
or
Yeah,
there's
and
a cat in the top left here too. That's kind of like hidden by words. We don't really know what they're saying. What that is? That's some kind of cat. But
and
I'm not sure what that is.
in my last video, if we go to we can walk to the coordination of the UFOs. People were hearing footsteps. There are multiple videos of it that people hearing footsteps, and well, I didn't pay any attention to it, and I tried to recreate it, and I haven't found any. So, and well, if you're honest, have you ever paid any attention to this area ever before you knew it that there was something maybe here?
Yes.
I haven't.
Yes, I have.
Really? Oh, I
have.
didn't.
I was doing not too long ago, maybe 4 months ago. I was doing investigations because of the Tongva Triangle. It's basically like the Bermuda Triangle in GTA 5, and the Tongva Triangle runs from the Tongva Mountains, okay, and then it runs left to like around Chumash area, and then it goes up to right about the middle of Mount Josiah, and then it comes back down. And that's kind of like the triangle of all crazy activity that people are finding in the game. Especially when the game first came out, they heard a lot of crazy noises. They seen paranormal things. There are a lot of speculation of different things, and who knows what was true and what wasn't. But there was a lot of accounts of people saying that they found or seen or heard something crazy within the Tongva Triangle. So I did my mystery hunting for a couple of days. I tried to look for anything going on, anything strange in the Tongva Triangle, and one of the days I focused was pretty much right here at Lago Zancudo, and there is some crazy noises. There's a lot of things that kind of mess with your ears. You don't really know if you're hearing something that's there or not, or if it's your character or what. But there is some crazy stuff to listen to, but there hasn't been anything that definitive that I've found myself. I don't know about anybody else, but I haven't been able to find anything too crazy, except for that location, that glowing location marker, and now the news of this new UFO. Do you know exactly where this crash site is? The coordinates?
Yeah, I what it should be. I know where it is, and I was talking to you in the private chat before we started it, and you see that every rock here is vertical. If you look at the stripes at it, it's all vertical, and I really hope that car still is respawning here, because in single player there's a car, and that is called zirconium, and zirconium is like a metal, and but I have to investigate that further because I don't know the top of my head, and the car itself is called stratum, and stratum is the let me say that in good English, like a horizontal kind of rock. So, and if you see, everything is vertical except where the UFO coordinates are. From here, it looks like a square, and it's horizontal. It's horizontal. You see 3 layers horizontal. And if you
look at the wall here, it looks like hit here for sure.
It's different, and I don't know if it means anything. But if you follow all the way, you can follow the road. It's all vertical, except for this place. It's horizontal, and especially the car that spawns there, and stratum, that means horizontal in a cliff or something. You can Google it, and that's name zirconium. That is some kind of metal. Okay, we're going way too deep and way too like how do you say that, like tin-foiled head on, but it is because Rockstar named that car for a reason, and why call it zirconium stratum and park it just right here? So for me,
Right.
it's a thing to investigate. I don't know if it's I don't know. It probably is nothing because 99% is nothing, but. For me, I like those things to investigate. So when you Google that,
Definitely.
yeah,
Definitely. And you know, looking at this doesn't look. It looks like there's something definitely that happened here, or something. So the fact is, if this is the spot, and say the UFO hit the ground and then went up the mountain a little bit, like made these ridges or whatever, it's something that already happened. Okay, we're finding evidence as it already happened. So we just seen on that sign over there. Could we possibly be going back in time to watch something happen? Could this be a cutscene that we're gonna watch, or something as previously?
well,
Notice
oh, you're falling away.
that proves already happened.
Well, I am well when I do my mystery hunting, and I'm glad you keep an open mind because I don't believe in scratches on or images on rocks. People send me a lot of pictures on rocks, and you really have to have a good imagination to. It's all about the perspective. Let me put it like that, and I don't see it, and so I'm in time traveling. If there is time traveling, then it would be the tracks. At the tracks you can shoot down the crap. I don't know the English word for it. You can shoot down something so the tracks will change, so you can drive all the way to the tracks, like the 88 mile per hour Back to the Future thing. You know what I'm
Yes.
talking about? Yeah. So that's those kinds of things I believe, but looking at rocks and see images on them, I don't believe in them. I don't believe in overlays anymore because the game is 4 years old and everybody was playing it. It would have been found by now. So usually when people send them to me, I just say, okay, I love your way of thinking. No, I don't love the way of thinking. I love the effort, but I just don't believe in those theories.
Yeah, there. I mean, there is. See, it's such a touchy subject because so many people can see so many different things, you know. But I believe that there are a couple things in this game, like right here, like right underneath this bridge, we have that
Yeah,
Mothman or
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's yeah. You see,
So
yeah,
I do
yeah.
believe in it sometimes. Like on the back of Mount Chiliad's, up on the cable car building, we have the alien face. We have that thing right over here.
Yeah, we
There
can
are a
take a look.
couple
We can take a
instances
look.
where I do see. There is a couple instances that's where I do see stuff in the rocks or in the walls, or I mean there is, but not everything. There is a lot of stuff that people send me that I don't see it, and I don't think it is anything. But then there are things that are almost like, how can you not see it? Like, how can
No,
you not believe
I
that?
agree. I agree.
Because I think
Yeah.
Rockstar use that to their advantage. They know that
No,
there's going to be a million people,
you're
and
you're
then and
you're
then because
absolutely
of
right. I'm
the,
looking. I'm
you know what I
staring.
mean? And then
Yeah. I'm staring at it right now, and I clearly can see an alien, but it's not in the rocks. And on Mount Chiliad you can see it too. I'm gonna zoom in now, and if you stand here, sure you can see the eyes, the nose, the shoulders. You can see it. If everybody can see it. But and he's holding his arms before his shoulder. It's so obvious, and but what does it mean? There's no trigger, man. That's the kind of thing I hate about it. And yeah,
it could just be giving us an idea of like the area, or it could just be just be different clues to help us along the way. Like, you know
and
what I mean?
I saw in the chat. I saw in the chat. What are your thoughts about 4th of July? Because you know the movie 4th of July, where at the Maze Bank there was a UFO, and that the aliens attacked at 4th of July.
Yes, yes, Independence Day.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Independence
With
Day. Yeah,
the
you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
yeah, I think that there's I think Independence Day out of all the different holidays that Rockstar plays with, you know, they definitely play into a lot of the holidays. I think that the Christmas and Independence Day are some of the biggest ones that they go all out for.
But
And I
what?
really do think
Uh,
that
uh,
there is a possible reason for that. There could be definitely something going on. I mean, I know um, a lot of people have a lot of theories based on, you know, doing different things, but I think that the biggest way that they give us clues, especially during the holidays, okay, is by the things that they give us. What's in the updates? What's the names of the vehicles? What's the names of the modifications that we can get for those vehicles? Some are specific to that vehicle, and they're you know they're not the same for every vehicle. Some are specifically to the one vehicle, like certain rims for that certain car. So what's the names of the stuff that's in the updates? What's the name of the update? What's the name of the vehicle? What's the name of the parts? What's the name of the death matches? What's the name of all these things? And a lot of the stuff ties in with the names. I mean, the names do take us for a loop themselves, man. I mean, so I do know that that's one for sure way of looking at clues. Is what did Rockstar name things? Where's the locations? What's all
but
that stuff? And that always been a way of helping me, you know, narrow things down and figure out what they're trying to tell me.
I got a question. I got a question. Was there in the because the 4th of July is just is typical American celebration. In Europe, yeah, we don't know that. And was there in the updates of the former 4th of July's, because it's almost a 4-year-old game, were there any discoveries then made, or did Rockstar do something with the 4th of July back then? Was there something implanted? Was there something planted
Um,
before?
you know what? I want to say yes. I want to say yes, and it's just not coming to me right now. I just can't think right now. But like, there's been exclusive vehicles. Let me like I could pull out the one vehicle right now. Um,
Well,
Sovereign. Okay, this is a vehicle that we don't have online. This is single player only, and they gave this to us with a 4th of July DLC. So I mean, they did that for the Valentine's Day with the with that one vehicle, and then they took it away, and then they brought it back, and now we can buy it. But this vehicle is still exclusive to the 4th of July update, so I do believe that they'll bring this back again. So if you guys want to purchase this vehicle, the only time to do it is during the 4th of July updates. But like, um, you know, there's
well,
a lot of stuff
well,
given to us in the past, man,
yeah.
and
Well, I was thinking that Rockstar, um, and it's hard to say, but I think Rockstar couldn't deliver sometimes, because when you look um at the satellite dishes, you remember the scientists over there, and first off there were FIB men guarding it with a special vehicle. I don't know the name of the vehicle, but what's it called again? Do you remember the and suddenly
I don't
the
remember.
I don't know the name of the because that vehicle the FIB uses, it had CB radio in it too, and suddenly the FIB is gone at the satellite dish, and so I think they couldn't deliver it, so they put out the FIB there for a reason, and so sometimes I check back on the satellite dishes and the scientists there, and the strange camera that spawns at 2 p.m. just to check back if something is. Every update, I'm just checking out there if there's something else instead of before the update.
Right. Right. I'm
Just
trying to
checking.
find right now where that location marker is because I know it's right over here, and it's so easy to see when you know where it is, but I can't remember exactly where it is, and it's right over here somewhere.
Oh wait,
And
wait
I
up.
wanted to kind of
I'm
show that
coming to you.
off. Yeah, I know how I'll find it. I got a good way of finding it here. But yeah, let's I want to go ahead and take a look at the chat and see what everyone else is saying. You know, one thing I
Oh,
wanted to bring up
Bravado
about this
Buffalo.
too.
It's called iGames 630,
Oh, that's
613.
what Franklin's vehicle is, a Bravado Buffalo, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the FIB Buffalo. Yeah, I think it's called Buffalo. I think he's right, and I trust him because in my last video I made a. I wondered why the red diamond. There he goes, ET again. Why the red diamond was next to the FIB image on the UFO. And he made a video, he tested it out and he changed the colors and he debunked it and it was awesome. And so I put it as a top comment, okay, that's debunked because we are here for solving a mystery and not, how do you say that in English, to fool the people, to lure.
Right, right.
Yeah, we want the truth out, and he helped it out, and it was awesome. It was an awesome fight. Because I don't have, I don't have a PC. I can't do that. I can't do the things he did.
Yeah, like I don't care if it costs me subs or views. I don't care. I will always put out what's best for the hunts.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I try not to clickbait, and I've never ever asked for likes or subscribing or, and I don't how do you say that, judge other. I don't judge anyone. So and people beginning the mystery, I all think they want the same thing. Solve the mystery. So, but if someone proves me wrong, I'm wrong. So I will shout out and say I was wrong. Sorry about that. I got the best intentions, and that's how I crap. My English sucks, man. Where how I joined the mystery. I wanted to solve. I want to know what those game developers are thinking, making the mystery, and what their thoughts are. And I know they are together drinking a coffee and thinking to themselves, what would be awesome. And an image in a rock isn't awesome, at least not for me. They wouldn't make an image in the rock. Oh, that's awesome. That's not awesome. You know what I'm getting at? Where I'm going with it?
Yeah, I think that they see. I think that
they're rockstar, man.
They got so many people working on it, though. I think that they're gonna use every different avenue they can because they got the technology for it. So I see your point, but I can't disregard what I've seen myself. Like I've seen that shit. I've seen that shit in the rocks. So it's good though. It's good to talk to have different,
Yeah, different. But we got different opinions about it. We got different opinions about it. I
found your vehicle too, right here. The Zirconium Stratum.
Really? Okay, I'm driving over to. But you see what I'm getting at? We disagree on that. But still, oh, you're driving it, yeah. We still do mystery hunting together, and seek other connections, or maybe you can convince me, or I can convince you, and oh crap.
See, for the most part, I do agree with you. I think that the shit with the rocks is probably just
yeah, because they are a rock star, man. What other game companies?
Right, but you can't deny when you see, you can't deny the certain ones that you do see, like on the back of Mount Chiliad's cable car, and the one right here at this bridge.
No, I agree. No, I agree on that.
That's why it's always like, okay, what are you gonna do? Because sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So for the most
No,
part, I think you're right. They
no, but
probably don't have a
no,
million
no, no, no.
pieces.
I
You know?
agree on you. I agree on you on that one, because you can see those images on the TO1 door. If you look at the road there, you see the same alien image. I see that too. I'm not disagreeing on that. It's just rocks, because I think other game developers are watching too. And if the Chiliad mystery was going that way, like an image on a rock that after 4 years suddenly is there, no, I just can't believe that. That's. By the way, I'm zooming in that zirconium thing, and I don't know if the people are in the chat. Do Google, just Google it and straighten. And you see a connection that right there. So I don't know how to clear it up, but Rockstar thought about it, how to name the car, and there must be a reason for that too. So they could have called it like Donald Duck or Goofy, but they called it zirconium and stratum
Right.
for a reason. And this is visual. This is, nobody can deny, because if you look at the rocks, someone will say, no, I don't see a UFO, but everybody can see this spells out zirconium. So this is what we
Yeah, that's
can work.
something that
Yeah,
that's something that we do have to check into.
yeah.
But I mean, as far as it is right here, as far as what we're talking about today, we got that clue that we have to investigate with the car. We have the UFO coordinates that don't seem to match up with, or don't seem to add up. I'd rather say, with what we found on the blueprint map and what we
No.
found with the mission in the game. So
And
none of
the
this stuff
X and
seems
the
to
X.
match up, but it seems to.
No, it doesn't
and the
match up.
X,
And
and
the
the
X.
deathmatch they suspiciously took out of the game. None of this stuff seems to add up yet. It's all connected, and we don't have any explanations for it. And it might all be part of what we need for further understanding, because it seems like it's like right there at the tip of your tongue, like right there at the edge of your fingers. But we don't, we can't grab it. We can't spit it out. So it's like, what
I
are we
think we're
missing?
coming
missing
close.
That final piece.
Yeah, we're missing this final piece, yeah. But I think we're getting close, because we used to always look for a trigger point, a starting point. And this finally, for me, is a starting point. So, and that's all I was asking for. Give us a starting point. And this is a starting point. I have no idea where to look yet, because I don't play PC. I don't have OpenV or anything. I just look at plants, trees. I look at everything. So yeah, for
And if
me,
you think about it, though, like Rockstar definitely knew what they were doing. It's no mistake that they put that file in the game, that UFO, that destroyed
of
UFO.
course,
They know what they're doing.
of course
They
they
know
did.
they're trying to give us that push, that little
Yeah,
that we need to find something.
a
And there's a
starting
reason
point.
why, you know what I mean? There's a reason why that's given to us and found, and it's something that's probably so obvious, yet we just don't have the right things in order set. The right day, the right time,
Yeah.
all that shit. I wonder if this is the.
Oh, this is the one. Yeah,
Is this it?
I think I'm almost certain of it. Yeah.
And it's so weird because at night, let's see, what time is it now? It's almost time to where we can see it light up. It's so fucking weird if this is the one.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
think
this
it
is the one.
is.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird because what is it aiming at? Because like right behind it we have the vineyard, and
And people say it's just a lighting glitch, and it can be true, but
it could be, but it's got that little,
every
that
other
little
one.
location marker that
Yeah,
pulled her
but
up.
yeah, and in your defense, every other one doesn't have it. So if they just going to copy paste it, it would never happen. So and suddenly at this one, it does. So this one is strange. And I'm just zooming in at the rocks that to show everybody that's all vertical. And at the UFO trigger points, it is it is horizontal. So and I think maybe it's nothing, but it's worth investigating, and that's why we all here investigating, and we are a great community together. So.
Mm-hmm. And you know, it just goes to show you, man. We just looked at one area of the game today. We're just concentrating on Lago Zancudo, and there's a ton of stuff that we brought up today that doesn't make sense, contradicts itself, and clues that are not yet fit into the bigger picture that we, you know, are looking at. And if we as a community got together like this and just, you know, sectionalized the map and people focus on different areas and stuff, we definitely, you know, one thing I've always believed that this mystery was lacking is organization. We don't have good organization as a community, and there's no one that can deny that. We really don't. We have good hunters out there, yeah. We have good channels and good references on Reddit. We have a lot of good people out there, but as a whole, as a unit, we do not have a good organizational community. We are not organized at all when it comes to everything.
I agree with you.
There's so many people that are under the radar, like you were saying, a lot of new YouTubers. There's a lot of people that have fucking 10 subscribers with great, insane fucking stories. They just can't get their shit out there because, you know, even people like me and you, okay, we put out a discovery and all the big guys eat us up. They all repaste our discoveries on their channels, and we can't get ourselves out there because everyone is like just like such a fucking evil game out there that no one's really doing it for the mystery anymore. It feels like a lot of the hunters aren't even doing it for the hunt anymore. It's for other reasons. And so to even get organization, you don't have to be on the same level to begin with. And that's not even happening. As you can see, it's like fucking dog eat dog out there. It's every man for himself. So it's always good to get in and do a discussion and talk mystery with somebody that actually is in it for the mystery, Deb. So that's why I love doing discussions with you, man, because you are in it for the right reasons. Your heart's in the right place, and you're definitely trying to help solve this thing just as I am, and most of the people that view our channels. We have a lot of good viewers, a lot of great dedicated hunters that involve themselves with our channels as well. So I'd like to give it up to everybody watching right now and everyone that's you know, subscribed or tuning in regularly, and everyone that's watching Debs, and you know, everybody so far that we are associating with. It's been a good ride. It's just, how can we get everyone else on board? You know, how can we really sell it to everyone else to really want to get this thing solved and stop worrying about the futile things, because this is something to be great, like something great to be a part of. Like when this thing gets solved, you want to be able to say that you were there. You were
we were part of it.
You put your 2 cents in, and it added up to that dollar, man. We cracked this shit. You know, it's definitely something that I want to be able to say I did with an honest, you know, mindset, and without having any kind of, you know, guilty consciousness for anything else. Like, I stole Dib's discovery, but I was still a part of it. No, I don't want to have to say that. I don't want to have to say that at all. So, you know, thanks for doing the discussion and everything, Debs. And I want to give a shout out to a couple of the guys watching right now. We got Joe E. What's going on, Joe? Thanks for jumping in. Kairos Power, awesome. Great moderator on my channel. Everyone, give it up.
Kairos, wait, before something about Kairos. I don't know how to say it in English. The discovery you made all together with that iDude, it was really awesome. And Kairos Gaming, I like the way he thinks, and I saw your video. And I don't know if he got a YouTube channel, but if he does, maybe we can meet up and do a mystery hunt with you and me. And so I don't know.
Kairos is always down. We're actually take over this weekend right here for Zancudo. I'm going to come out with a video probably tonight or tomorrow morning promoting it. So Dibs, I think that you said that you'll be down. So
yeah, and that iGame 613. He's a great guy too, and maybe if we can, I got a lot of more. Tony Dice is also there. Whoa, man, there are so many people I want to do investigation with, because they can. When I look at the comments, I think I'm one of the most people with comments on their videos and discussions, and Yeah, and I think it's awesome because everybody's. It's like a chat under my comments section. Everybody's helping each other out, and I
It's
really.
awesome. It's really
Yeah,
awesome. Nice
we
to be
should
getting
do.
people together
Yeah,
to try
yeah,
to.
we should bring people together and investigate. With like a lobby, or I don't know how many can fit into a lobby and doesn't get too much. Like how
I
many
think it's like
people?
30 or 33. I'm not too
Yeah,
sure
that's
exactly.
too much. But
Around 30.
yeah, but let's begin with like 5 or 6 or something, and with subscribers, and some of them got their own channel too, and yeah, just discuss and hunt together, and uh, yeah, just exchange ideas, just like we did. Oh crap! I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. You're entitled to. Okay. You got different thoughts, I got different thoughts, and still I enjoy your kind of views and your connections. And I love Robin Rams for his findings, and Fearless Fox, and uh, everybody does his own way. And if we can just get it together and unite ourselves and get their strong points out, and I think we can crack this. At least for me, I think there's a starting point. We got a starting point that the Guru team found, and we should go on from there. So
Definitely. Definitely. So before we end out, I just want to give a couple more shout outs. We got a Trippy Bat Drone. What's going on? We got Tibron Osick. We got Jesus 313. We got Juggalo Joe. We got Neo Pain, Saizen Setsu, Hector Valdivia. We got BJJ91, Chronic Crops. I got a whole bunch of people in here.
I wanna give a special
Ben the
shout out.
Shadow.
I want to give a special shout out to Trippy Dagger. I watch his live streams, and they're terribly no, not terribly long. I mean, extremely long. Sorry, so I didn't mean that. I so love their way of mystery hunting, and I watch them, and I'm normally don't do shout outs to channels, but you guys really should seek out his channel. Because they got humor in their videos. I love the way they, and not many people watch them, but they're awesome. I really enjoyed it, and I got it in the background when I do some other stuff. But I always hear their voice, how they, don't make it too long. It's just an awesome channel. You should check it out.
Nice.
And yeah, and
And
there
before
are,
we end, we were
yeah.
at the wrong location, Dibs. We were not at the right location. I just noticed. Oh, fuck. That marker is right here. I was wondering why it wasn't lighting up. We were at the right location. Oh, signs. See how the signs light up? Like Fort Zancudo, that sign lights up. The other one that says Harmony, that lights up. And, you know, I wanted to say that the one bunker, the one,
The
the
101?
one, the one bunker that you can buy, it says something about harmony and the noise of whatever of the fighting, and it's basically giving me like the feeling that, you know, we see the harmony sign lit up, and then it says harmony and the noises of the fighting and shooting at Fort Zancudo. It's kind of like they're trying to say that the war and shit is like a nice sound to the ears. So there might be something for us to listen to at Fort Zancudo as well. You know, from the bunker description being a clue as well. So as we're on topic with all the stuff here, there is more stuff to look into. There's a lot of clues right here at this location and in the very close vicinity. So guys, definitely stay tuned as, you know, me and Dibs, either together or on separate channels, look into a lot of these things, and we'll be doing our best to cover a lot of these different clues, because it seems like this area now it's way more hotter than normal because of the coordinates in the UFO find. But there's a lot of stuff, guys, in this area that's been hot for a while. It just hasn't been focused on. So, Dibs, you brought a lot of great stuff to the table today. A lot of really good information,
Well,
and hopefully,
yeah, I
we keep
thought it.
doing this.
This is like, how do you say that? I love mystery hunting together, and like this is like chit chat. Which your views, my views, bring out new ideas, and I learned from you, and maybe you can learn from me a little, and make new things together. And before we stop, there was in Vice City and Rock in the San Andreas, in the stars there was like a Rockstar logo to be found, and I didn't knew about it since like last week or so. So I'm looking at the stars to find a big R with a star under it, like a Rockstar sign, and I haven't found it yet. But the thing with the shoot for the stars thing. So now I'm looking for the Rockstar R and with the star under that. So maybe, yeah, I'm just how do you say that? Brainstorming here. So.
Right. Hey, you
Yeah.
never know, man. I've,
You
I've
never
stared at
know.
these stars before too. There's some different colors, and there's some weird red ones out there and purple ones out there, and it just seems weird how I've seen shooting stars in this game, and
And next to the
don't forget
sun,
about
you
that
got
one.
two satellites floating next to the sun. I made a video about that. So yeah, that's for a
Remember that
different
one
episode.
video as well, huh?
Yeah,
Where the two UFOs that go across the whole map. That's
yeah.
still something that I think needs more investigation.
Yeah,
But
just like the
I think I
eclipses.
talked to
We,
you.
we we didn't even talk about lightning. We were supposed to talk about lightning, and
Well,
you
we could. I mean, there's so many different
yeah,
things
man.
that we could look at. We
Yeah,
can
we do.
always bring that up in another
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. That's that we
Um,
gotta do it way more often, man. I love the way
because I
this is
was
going.
talking to you about not too long ago. I was talking to you about you actually recommended to me to maybe do cold case files on my
Yeah,
channel and go over some of the big discoveries when I was a smaller channel that maybe didn't
yeah,
get
man.
enough attention that were
Your
pretty
gaming
big
channel.
discoveries.
It's like a
Um,
library, man. Your gaming channel is like a library. I've watched it. I didn't participate in the mystery. I just watched your channel, and I really enjoyed it. And we definitely need to do that. Bring up old things and see if we
Yeah,
missed
because there's
something.
still a lot of older discoveries that are really big discoveries, but they've really gone unnoticed because of the size of my channel at the time. So I think I'm going to start doing that, and I'd like to bring you in on a lot of that cold case stuff where we go back to previous videos and show some of these bigger finds and see what people think about them, and
Yeah,
maybe
like a
there's a way we
second
can
view,
solve
because
them.
there are a lot of new players here, just like me, and maybe they got a different view or something. We only need one golden ticket. Like we only need everybody can hit the jackpot, and so one connection is all we need. One connection, and yeah, that's why it's a good thing with that we look up older findings and take another look at that. And the next video, really, we got to talk about lightning, eclipse, and because that's my thing. And I really, what I would do if I was a game developer, I would do some lightning, eclipse, and then suddenly the cloaking from the UFO spawns off. So yeah, just fantasizing here, but and I see it in the
I
chat too.
agree.
This chat is so much more serious now. All the people in my chat are talking, giving great feedback, and people are talking mystery in the chat too. And I gotta end it because it's 4:30 at night. So, but I really yeah, but we gotta do it. We gotta do this way more often, Danny.
Oh, we definitely will, man. We got the regular show, guys, every Sunday, the mystery show. So stay tuned for that, and then stay tuned as me and Debs are probably gonna get more active and do some more videos like we are doing right now. So stay tuned, guys, to the channel. If you're not subscribed to Debs, I definitely recommend you going over to his channel and hitting subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video or broadcast. Debs, thank you once again, man, for joining up, man. And I can't wait till we do it again, man. Much appreciated.
Well, I enjoy these videos the most, and discussing with people and exchange ideas, and we should do it way more often, and we should invite some people from the chat too, because I think that's great if we do that too.
Oh, I'm definitely down. That's a great idea. I really think that's a great idea, inviting people from the chat in.
Yeah, the mystery is everyone. It's for everyone. So, and yeah, and yeah.
I agree completely.
Well, if you can end off the video, and there was some guy in Dutch, koffie en gewoon doorgaan. That's Dutch, and it means coffee and just go, just go. I'm glad to see you're still awake, but I'm going to bed, mate. But thank you,
well,
thank you. Yeah.
You go get some sleep, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out so late. And guys, thank you so much for joining. And once again, we'll see you guys in the next video or broadcast. So thank you so much for joining. And I would say that this broadcast was as good as it gets, guys. So thank you guys once again. Until next time, take it easy.
Take it easy, guys. And thanks for watching.
Always, peace.
Thanks for watching.